Gammon wasn't good at studying. No matter how hard he tried, nothing seemed to make sense to him. Worried about his future, his mother hired a tutor, Hanky Young Lee, to help him. Despite her efforts, his grades showed no improvement, and eventually he ended up in a technical school with the worst reputation, a place infamously known as the High School for Delinquents. The school was dangerous and filled with troublemakers, but Gammon saw it as an opportunity. His motto was to find opportunities even in the worst situations. He figured that since most of the students weren't interested in studying, it would be easier for him to rank higher and eventually get into college. One day, as Gamin sat in class, the new homeroom teacher was introduced. To his surprise, it was his former tutor, Ms. Lee. As she began her introduction, a student threw a bottle at her, hitting her square in the face. Chaos broke out as students began fighting among themselves. During the break, Gammon approached Ms. Lee and advised her to leave the school, insisting it wasn't the right place for someone like her. However, Ms. Lee was determined not to give up. While they were talking, she spotted the same student who had thrown the bottle smoking on school premises. She couldn't ignore it and firmly asked him to stop, snatching the cigarette and throwing it to the ground. This enraged the bully, who hit her, causing her to fall. He didn't stop and began bullying her in front of everyone. Gammon, unable to stand by and watch his teacher being mistreated, stepped in and began fighting back. To everyone's shock, he easily overpowered the bullies. The students were stunned. Gammon didn't seem like someone who could fight. What they didn't know was that he had been practicing martial arts on his own since middle school. News of the incident quickly spread, and Gammon became the center of attention at school.